Oh, we got signal. Yes. Yes, there's no signal out here in Illinois. If you are a T-Mobile customer, practically nothing. So I have been driving around. I had to go 20 minutes backwards out of the way so that we could get some coverage. And where we landed right now, let me show you, is good old, can you see it? You can't really see. There it is. Peru. We're in Peru, live from Peru with another dose of progress and success. Hopefully, if all things go well. We'll pop up. We'll do this thing on the side of the road because there's really no other option. And this is the way. This is the way of the path of the unknown. You never know when you're gonna have signal. And I falsely expected there to be signal when I got to but a populated city, a populated area. And I was wrong. There was just barely enough signal to broadcast anything. So I had to go ahead and turn around, go 20 minutes backwards out of the way to bring you guys here to Peru, Illinois, for this next episode. Shout out to WeepXKML. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. So, I wasn't sure we were going to have signal at all. There she is, Lisa the Luminary. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I know we are very late. We are coming at you live from Peru, Illinois, for another round somatic healing session to wipe out depression. I'm just putting my stuff together because I've literally been driving around for the past 40 plus minutes, just hunting for signal. And it happens, you know. We're going into new territory. You never know what you're going to find or where there will be signal. So do the first half in here in the car, and then we'll do the second half out, the bulk of the show outside in the unknown wilderness of Peru. So it is day 833, and we are not in the place to be. We're in some place where we will be making progress. But 833 days of progress and success for me, the Sackman. Let me know how many days it's been for you guys. As you know, sharing that number and sharing your progress can help inspire others to make progress. And also keeping track of those days that you move forward, show up, and meet your goal can build up into more self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-validation. So, though we're not on time, we're here, and that's the important part. Though things don't go according to plan, they're still going because we decided to make it so. We decided to make sure that we give ourselves that moment of self-care, that moment to show up, put in the work, and improve our lives, even if it's just a couple of minutes at a time, and even if it's not on time, right? We're here. That's the important part. So, as always, I want to ask you guys to tune into you. Make sure you're showing up to your skill level, giving yourself a challenge today. Not pushing too hard, not taking it too easy, but finding that flow zone in between. And what we usually count as the first powerful mental health tool, a gratitude. Covering it second today. Gratitude. All out of whack. Man, Peru's got me in a spin. Gratitude, that powerful mental health tool of gratitude. The more we use it, the more powerful it can become in our lives, helping us find those silver linings and those things to be grateful for out here when we're moving forward. So I am grateful today, my gratitude section, that there is signal in Peru, Illinois, so that we can get together and make some progress. I'm also grateful to Lisa the Luminary for being here, being consistent, being steady in your progress, and to anyone else who's tuning in now or tuning in later. I'm grateful to you guys and girls out there for supporting each other and for supporting the cause. Grateful to Luca for tuning in. I appreciate you, buddy, tuning in from all the way from Canada. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I thought I missed it too, buddy. He said he thinks thought he missed it. I thought I missed it too, man. I'm doing my best out here trying to get to you guys live. But this is part of the live thing. It's chaos. It's unknown. You never know when you'll have signal or if the signal will be strong enough for us to broadcast. So here we are. We made it. We're in Peru. We're doing this thing together. And you're all part of my gratitude section. Thank you for being here. Let's get this thing set up. Apologize for the madness. But such is life, right? Life is chaos. We're just going to roll with those punches. Keep making progress forwards. So behind me, some sort of giant water tower in Peru, Illinois. In front of me, a Pizza Hut and a lonely highway. All right, so we are going to get into another 3 rounds of progress and success. Let me get that sweet retro boombox. Got the timer here. Bing bong, got the timer here. We'll get in our standard 3 rounds, cover a couple striking patterns, striking techniques. Boy. If the universe allows. What I wanted to do today was a couple of knee strikes, and checking in on comments. Did I see your questions to Luca? Yes, I did, but unfortunately for the last hour or so, maybe about 2 hours, I've had absolutely no signal, so there was no way for me to get in contact with you guys, and no way for me to answer those questions. But I will get to them as soon as we're done with the show and I get set up somewhere safe. I will get to your questions, bud, so we'll cover those in due time. And it is dark outside. It is sometimes scary, but it doesn't matter. We're going to conquer those fears together, conquer that fear of the unknown, make some progress out here. So we cover the gratitude tool. We cover the progress tracking tool. Now go ahead and pop into your Muay Thai position. We're going to throw some striking patterns in there. We're going to throw some knee strikes today. We'll break down that knee strike just a little bit. And we'll see what we can do in 3 rounds. Throw some creative combos in there, using those fundamentals, and adding in those knee strikes as well. Standard round, 3 rounds, 3 minutes each. Make sure you got water, staying hydrated. All right, I got my water this time. We're good to go. Let's do this thing. Visualize that target. Line up with it, square up with the hips and shoulders. Guard high by the brow line, tuck that chin. Let's start by stepping into the 1-2, the jab, and the cross. Turning those fists over and extending forwards as you rotate through the hips and shoulders. Bring the opposite hand to defend, back to the head to defend the head. Rotate through for the cross and back to stance. Let's get this timer going. Not through my gloves though. Let's do it. Let's make some progress. Here we go. All right, visualize that opponent. Remember, assign it the name of the thing you want to work on. If it's depression, make it a depression dummy. We're going to knock those lies right out of his stupid face. Back to stance, Muay Thai position. Let's start with the jab cross. Step in, rotate through, and back. Remember to step forwards for the jab. Rotate on the ball of that rear foot for the cross, letting the heel stay nice and loose. And exhale. Out the mouth with each strike. Turning those fists over and landing all those large 2 knuckles. Keep it going. Let's go. You can increase the volume, the speed, and the intensity behind those punches to match your level. So you could even double up. Double jab, cross, jab, jab. Double jab, cross, jab, back to stance. And really push to your level. Remember, it's all about you, showing up for you, putting in that work, and meeting yourself where you're at for the day. Step in, jab, cross, jab. Let's work an E-strike in there, jab, cross, right from the cross. We're going to chop this arm down and send that rear knee forwards. Bam, into a long knee. Guard stays high on the opposite hand, that lead hand. Step in for the jab, rotate for the cross. Here we're going to step forwards. We're going to leave this hand, this lead hand, defending the head. We're going to step forwards and swing through the hip, driving that knee, boom, forwards for a nice long knee attack. You can let the shoulders move back. That really gets you some more distance on that knee. Since we just threw a cross, that's a pretty long range attack itself. We want to use the long knee, drive that knee forwards, and bring it back to stance. Step in for the 1, rotate for the 2, leave that lead hand defending the head. We're going to chop that cross hand down as we send the knee forwards. Bring the ankle up close to the booty, making that knee nice and sharp. Let's put them together. Jab, cross, long knee, back to stance. Jab, cross, long knee, back to stance. Jab, cross, long knee, and back to stance. Keep it going. 1, 2. Let's get creative with it and increase the volume and diversity in those punches, right? Double jab, cross, long knee. Throw a couple different random punches up top and then finish that combo with the long knee wherever you're at. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. And work that movement in there as well. Remember, don't cross those feet over. Keep yourself nice and balanced. Don't lean forwards into those punches. Just execute from the hip and shoulders and rotate back to stance. Guard high and tight. Tuck that chin. Step in for the 1-2. 1-2. Long knee. Boom. And back to stance. 1-2-3 and long knee this time. Jab, cross, jab, and long knee from there. Put them together. Let's go. Jab, cross, jab, long knee. Exhale hard on that strike. Jab, cross, long knee. And back to stance. That's the end of round 1. Catch your breath. Drink some water. Shout out to my mom. Thanks, Ma, for tuning in. Appreciate you. Love you. Hope you're doing well back home. Hope the store's going well. Oi. I'm coming in live, but super late, from Peru, Illinois. That's Peru's water tower behind me. And I am grateful for the family support as well. We're gonna get into round 2. We're gonna use some more knee strikes this time. Visualize that opponent. We got about 26 seconds. We're gonna work in the angled knee this time. We started with the long knee, in which we send that knee nice and deep, long forwards, letting the shoulders move back. This time, what we're gonna do is add in an angled knee. The goal there is to bring that knee up in to the side of the rib cage of our opponent. It's a closer range attack, so this one might be good off of a jab instead of a cross. Jab's a little bit of shorter range attack there. So let's step in, hit him with the jab, rotate for the cross, rotate for another jab, and here, let's work that angled knee in. For the angled knee, we're gonna take the hand on the same side as the leg that we're swinging. It's gonna chop in the opposite direction of the knee. You can use that jab as a targeting device, so step in for the jab, rotate for cross, rotate for jab, leave the jab there. Hand on the same side as the knee is going to chop. We're gonna bring the ankle and knee up together, kind of on one plane. Ankle and knee come up on one plane. Twist through the hips, boom. Twisting those hips in the opposite direction of the upper torso. So the upper torso is going this way, the lower half of our body is going the opposite way, rotating through. That is our angled knee. We're bringing that knee up high on an angle, going in, aiming for the ribs. Step forwards for the jab, the cross, the jab. Angled knee from here, boom, and back to stance. Jab, cross, jab, angled knee. That's our combo. Jab, cross, jab, angled knee, and back to stance. Now notice I'm throwing that knee, boom, with power, with force, whoosh, and it's rotating in on an angle, but I'm not throwing myself off balance. Why? Because I'm chopping that arm in the opposite direction of that incoming knee. That allows me to generate torque and not lose balance. Step in for the jab, cross, jab, pop, pop, pop. Finish up with the angled knee, whoosh, and back to stance. Chin tuck the whole time, standing up nice and tall. We don't have to lean back for this one like the long knee. Just keep it nice and centered. Step in for the jab, cross, jab, angled knee, whoosh, and back to stance. Jab, cross, jab, pop, 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 angled knee, whoosh, and back to stance. Remember, when you bring that knee up, long knee goes straight forwards, pushing through the hip. Angled knee comes up on an angle, boom, out from the side, and we're rotating, boom, rotating that knee in, bringing both the ankle and the knee up at the same time, almost on the same plane. For the long knee, we're sending the knee straight forwards. Let's mix it up and put those two knees into practice. Step forwards, the jab and the cross, long knee strike from here. Letting those hips go back. Those hips go forwards, the shoulders go back. Right? Step into the jab, cross, long knee, and back to stance. Now we're gonna do double jab, angled knee strike. So we're gonna finish with that angled knee. Step in for the jab, jab again, angled knee, boom, and back to stance. Keep it square, keep that center of balance nice and tight, tuck the chin. Step in for the double jab, step, pop, pop, angled knee from here, bang, and keep it nice and tight. Remember, wide stance, balanced stance, head's in that center line. We're not leaning over our center of balance, we're keeping it nice and tight. Step forward for the double jab, angled knee, jab, jab, angled knee, back to stance, jab, cross, long knee, boom, and back to stance. That's it for round 2. We got one more round to go, and we're gonna keep on moving. Shout out to Amanda, thank you for joining, thank you for the support, and to Bro Loney, thank you so much as well. Like I said, am I cold? I am not cold because I'm moving. I'm generating heat right now, and I've got on my winter gear. My legs are kind of cold. My face also pretty cold. It's ice cold out here. I've got no idea what temperature it is, but it's got to be close to 20 something. degrees. No worries. We got one more round to stay warm together, and then I'm going to be finding a Planet Fitness for my bonus round. Get nice and warm and toasty there before I get back on the road. So we got 18 seconds in this final round. We're going to mix those two techniques together. The long knee, boom, the angled knee, bang, and we're going to toss some creative combos in between and keep our movement going. Keep visualizing that opponent. Remember, land your strikes on point, on target. Top two knuckles for punches. Pointy part of that knee, making sure that the ankle is close to the booty will make that knee nice and pointy, and we can use those sharp edges, not the kneecap itself, right? All right, so this is round 3. Let's get into some creative combos. Start with a few hands, right? Jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab. Mix it up. You can throw uppercuts, boom, boom. Throw some hooks in there as well. Just kind of get creative here. Throw what you like, but I want you to start thinking about ending that combo with one of those two knee strikes we talked about. So either the long knee, boom, or the angled knee, boom. Let's do it together. You don't have to follow my movements exactly. Just work those hands and finish each hand combo with a knee strike. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, knee strike, boom, back to stance. 1, 2, 3, knee strike, back to stance. 1, 2, long knee, back to stance. And keep it moving. Work those two different knee strikes in there. Angled knee, boom, nice and tight. Long knee, nice and long. Back to stance. Guard high, work those hands. Pop, pop, pop. Long knee. Angled knee, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Long knee. Bang, bang, bang. Angled knee, boom. And keep it moving. Square it up. Nice and tight. Tuck the chin for balance. Keep the guard high by the brow line. And keep working on those creative combos. Bah, bah, bah. Boom, bah, bah, bah. Long knee. Remember, on the long knee, let the shoulders go back. Boom. Drive that knee forwards. Let the hips move forwards. And keep that center of balance. Step in. Jab, cross, uppercut. Angle knee. Boom. Back to stance. Jab, cross, hook. Long knee. Back to stance. Now, you don't have to follow my movements here. Just throw some hands and then finish up with the knee. Keep it diverse. Push to your intensity level, your pace, your speed, your challenge. This is your life. Let's go. Let's grow together. Step in. Pop, pop, pop. Long knee. Angle knee. Long knee. Angle knee. Back to stance. You can switch stance if you'd like to work on that opposite side. Work southpaw as well. Make sure you're giving yourself a challenge. Without that challenge, we can't grow. And keep it moving. Long knee. Angle knee. Back to stance. Boom. Hey. Bang. See what makes sense. See what flows together, right? In those combos, think about the hands and how you're turning your body. Remember, when we turn one direction, we're preloading something else for attack. So you can finish up with that. That's our bell. That's the end of round 3 for today. I hope that you guys found room to grow, room to improve, and definitely I hope that you challenge yourself to get out of that comfort zone and continue to grow, because there's no growth in that comfort zone, and progress is success. Got unlimited room for progress in martial arts and in life, so keep on moving forwards. Woo! And Lucas said I need a coat. Yeah, a Sack Life official coat would be good. This one's pretty good though. Nice and toasty up top. Shout out to Danny V, thanks for being here, and XOJ, thank you so much for being here as well. And to everybody who tuned in for support today, appreciate you all. You're all part of my gratitude section. I hope that you found some tools that you could use as well. And stay tuned tomorrow. We'll be back with another round, hopefully right on time, from some random location across the US. And hopefully we'll be finding signal. Until next time, catch you same Sack time, same Sack channel, same Sack Life. Sack Man out. Woo!